My passion is more to come back to the roots, because everything what we have now on the market, it's very like synthetic, and to get now what was created in the past, because there was no synthetic solution, it's so hard. My idea for the skin is to especially create microbiome balance. It's Miranda here talking about our product, and I wanted to keep this great patented formula in valuable Italian glass bottle. I actually was obsessed to perfectionize skin, and I was obsessed with my biggest idol, which is Helena Rubinstein. Even our American team is calling it 7 Days Wonder.
Здравейте и добре дошли в Aesthetic Brains, подкаста за иновации в медицината, естетиката и здравословният начин на живот. Аз съм доктор Мария Хаджийска, дерматолог, както знаете. Това е един бонус епизод за един нов продукт, грижа за кожата, специфично насочена към областта на устните и около тях, на Моника Хейлигман. Ще видите от много инфлуенсъри, от много известни личности, гримьори, актьори. Ще видите този бранд в много клиники, елитни салони за красота и спа центрове в България. И тъй като Aesthetic Brains е подкаста за иновации, за тези от вас, които се интересуват от иновации в козметиката, този епизод ще бъде много интересен, защото гост ми е самата Моника, основателката на бранда. Разговорът с нея успяхме да го организираме извънредно, тъй като тя е само за 2 дни в България, за да не я изпуснем и да разберем цялата невероятна история, която стои зад създаването на бранда. Ако не сте чували за този бранд, това е, както казах, специално разработена козметика за грижа за кожата, за устните, зоната около устните, като козметиката е под формата на гланц за устни с 7 различни цвята. Защо зоната около устните и устните са толкова важни? Защото както имаме околочен крем, така продуктите на Моника Хейлигман са разработени специфично за нуждата на кожата на устните. Може да се използват заедно с естетични инжекционни процедури или отделно при хора, които не желаят да се инжектират, а искат да подсилят естествения блясък и обем на собствените си устни, както и по време на бременност и кърмене. За да бъде възможно най-естествено интервюто ми с нея и непринудено, то е на английски. Ще посигурим субтитри, за да може да бъде по-лесно разбираемо и да достигне до повече хора. И това е един много хубав момент да спомена, че този епизод нямаше как да бъде заснет без подкрепата на клиники Дермат, където се намирам в момента, тъй като това е извънреден епизод. И нямам търпение да снимам сезон 3. Благодаря ви за цялата подкрепа за втория сезон. Така че директно стреляме към разговора с Моника. Надявам се да ви бъде полезен. Тя дава много съвети за това как е създала своя бранд, как е превърнала своята идея в реалност и какво всъщност коства да бъдеш една млада жена, която осъществява мечтата си. Много интересен разговор, вдъхновяващ и много интересни факти за нейната козметика и нейните продукти. Надявам се да ви хареса. Good afternoon, Monica. I'm so thrilled to have you here on my podcast. Welcome to Aesthetic Brains podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm so excited.
My first question to you is, I'm very interested. Who was Monica Hейлигман before your lip atelier?
That's a very interesting question, and a lot of people ask me about my background. So
Yes.
I have to say honestly, from my education, from my background, I finished legal study. So I'm supposed to be a lawyer, and I'm still a bit involved in a legal business because it was my first company I created. So we were doing artificial intelligence in law. We created a web portal to find match lawyers with customers, and when I did it, actually I was in a crossroad deciding what I really want to do. Finishing legal studies, I was thinking to do the legal way or to create cosmetic brand, and I just had 5,000 euro to invest, and it was impossible to create any brand. And when I consulted with companies producing cosmetics, they told me that with this budget, I even cannot have one cream, one product, because it was just too less for a fresh young graduate to create anything. So that was enough with my own energy to work on the portal together with a friend being IT expert. We somehow did it. So the digital thing was much more easy to create our startup. And this brought us to the moment when we start growing. Our company was really having a lot of legal documents to analyze, to teach artificial intelligence, and that was the moment when in a certain way I just could feel that I'm not realizing my real dream to create cosmetic brand.
Were you a skincare junkie before your cosmetic brand?
I was...
Did you have a 10-step routine?
Yeah, a 10-step not, but I actually was obsessed to perfectionize skin, and I was obsessed with my biggest idol, which is Helena Rubinstein, and that was the person actually that I got to know closer, because I was studying her history when I was 19, and since this
fascinating. I admire her.
Yes. And that's actually what made me to believe that by actually bringing your skin to balance, by adequate skincare routine and bringing the most interesting natural active ingredients together, and especially power of lanolin, which I later brought to my product for post-filler care, it's something that comes from this passion. So I was more oriented on cosmetic founders rather than influencers, actual influencers. I was loving to go back to the roots. That's actually my passion, is more to come back to the roots, because everything what we have now on the market, it's very synthetic, and to get now what was created in the past, because there was no synthetic solution, it's so hard. And I wanted to be innovative, extremely powerful, full of patents, but also natural, coming back to the roots.
How did you exactly came up with the idea? Were you applying a lipstick on your face and looking at the mirror and was like, there is no skincare for the lip area or around the lip area. I should think something about it.
Yes, this happened actually. Really? It was 2018. We were in Paris on the biggest conference, and it's always happening in the time between winter finish and the spring starts, so lips are devastated. And this was the biggest conference for like you say, like the skincare junkies. So we are more like a patent junkies, and we want to know what will be the future of cosmetics. So since actually 2017, 18, I started visiting conferences, and the biggest trade shows where patents that will be the future are presented, and the prices for the innovations are given to scientists.
And then the idea hit you.
Exactly. This idea hit me, and I was like walking, and I just was thinking, there is nothing actually that stimulate lips collagen, elastin, stimulate natural production of hyaluronic acid. I'm surrounded by brands without the value that just colorate the problem and make women, give them illusion to help, but they don't really stimulate lips. So in this moment, I transform all my power and idea to have a skincare brand into I'm gonna only do lip care. Like I will specialize in one topic and do it excellent.
So is it a skincare brand? Is it cosmetic? Is it pharmaceutical?
Yeah, that's actually like I always say that our brand is skincare for the lips, but dedicated for aesthetic clinics, because and aesthetic clinics and medical spas, because this brand is too scientific to stay next to cosmetics. Definitely, I always try to keep our brand far away from color cosmetic, because it has nothing to do. And when people see our bottle, they ask, is it a lip gloss? And I say, no, it's a lip treatment. It's lip treatment for women who want to stimulate their lips. Can be used right after the filler. It's an amazing solution to support recovery. It's an amazing solution to also regenerate faster and don't see sign post-filler care. It's after hyaluronidas. It's for women who come to places like yours, but they don't want filler.
I am impressed by the packaging. You tell us more about it, but I'm impressed more that last night at the premiere of your brand here in Bulgaria, you mentioned that 80% of the ingredients have patent in the product. Yes. Was it difficult to accomplish this?
Yeah, this was.
How long did it take you?
Oh, I would say from 2019, we finally launched 2023, because it was so complicated to go from the way we have an amazing idea, like we started discussing with our research and development department, we want to do it. So all their way of creating first prototypes was how the lip glosses are done, how the lip balms are done, how lipsticks and everything for lips is done. And we finished actually 1 year with very simple, very mono ingredient products. And also my team was permanently trying to do it very simple. And they were not understanding why I want advanced product for the lips. And I still, you know, it's ringing like a bell in my ear, that comment of one of chemists, why you want to do lip balms? People don't want to pay more for a lip balms than 10 euro. And I told them, yeah, 10 euro, it's even too much for these bad products that we are buying, because they are full of Vaseline, paraffin, petrochemicals, and they have nothing to do with recovery.
In a plastic.
In a plastic bottle.
Yes, with exactly bisphenol.
Yes. So creating it the way, like you say, it was going against the wind, because everywhere I go, every time I try to do something innovative, my team couldn't, my even team being already innovative, more innovative than anybody else, but they were like, but why you want more patents inside this product? Because I told them, one peptide is not enough. We can see in clinical studies that this peptide boosts hyaluronic acid production, but we have to stimulate fat cells. Like, we have to find more patents targeting different processes that drop down in the lips. And for them, it was like shocking that I want to invest fortune in development and raw materials, ingredients, patents, in one product. I don't want to divide it for 10 with different functions. And that was the very, very long process to actually explain that we have to be one excellent and not again the way they thought about lip products.
Can you explain, or let's dive into the all of your products. Can you show me your portfolio, the 3 products?
Absolutely. So Elixir the volume, so our lip treatment it's concentrate on stimulating the volume. Lip perfecting overnight mask, that's the product that it's dedicated for barcode wrinkles, and we apply it on the entire lips and the area around. So 8 hours when we sleep, it can actively work and
Is it only for the night, or you can use it in the morning as a morning routine?
In the morning also. Yes, I would say 90% of our customers so much enjoy the mask. Even if they see incredible results over the night, they can't actually leave home without this nice soft feeling that masks give them. And they use it also when they apply serums and creams and as a finish. So absolutely. And deep regenerating lip balm. So it's our recovery product that I call it like the gold standard of recovery. If we don't have time, we want beautiful, not cracked, not chapped lips. And also we created and tested on post-filler care to be beautiful product in woman's bag, not actually indicating any post-filler procedure, just being elegant and making us feeling self-confident and protecting, also increasing the recovery process.
How long does it take to see the results?
So seeing results like mask, actually the results of mask you can see the fastest, because even our American team is calling it 7 days wonder. And in clinical studies, we saw here one of patents. It's called SWT7. This patented ingredients stimulate your fat cells to grow. So they are growing and accumulating more fat. And immediately we start seeing better, improved contour, more sharp contour.
Losing the fat is one of the features of aging phase. So, and treating the perioral area for me as a doctor is very complicated because I have to combine lasers, fillers, toxin, everything, and the surface of the skin very hardly evens out. It's a very complicated area and it needs many treatments. And I saw that on your clinical trials you have 100% patient satisfaction.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is really surprising.
14 days, I think.
Yes, after 14 days, they confirm the fuller appearance of the lips and the reduction of wrinkles around the lips. So
for me, do you know what's going to be very interesting as a doctor? It's going to be interesting because patients love the initial effect of the filler when they have a swelling and when they have edema and they're more plump. And after 2 weeks, they get dehydrated, air pollution kicks in, and their lips look cracked and they lose the effect of the filler. And it would be very interesting for me as a doctor to see,
to recommend
if using your products, they can retain this initial effect.
Yes, this actually effect that it's kind of it's just illusion because it comes from inflammation. We are when I develop our after injection recovery balm, I was thinking exactly on the situation that patients come for beautiful lips, but without the post filler treatment recovery,
they cannot maintain.
They will not be beautiful because even lips after the filler, when they are chapped, cracked, they are not attractive. And also, what's very special when patient actually come here and after the filler, they will buy their post-filler care at home, the inflammation wouldn't be that strong because we have special patented propolis, it's French patent, that rapidly broke inflammation. So lips are looking more because the inflammation is not that growing without any, if they would not use any product, the inflammation will grow to the extreme level. So the lips are not that swollen and the results are closer to the final results, but by stimulating, we have special ingredients that stimulate shea trees that stimulate collagen networks, which are also disrupted because of the filler. So we have here, we use it for the first 7 days, and then the great idea would be to propose the mask to have amazing results, and then filler actually better adapt to the lip tissue, and we have sharper contour because from natural we rebuild the base of our lips there.
Yes, as you mentioned, sharper contour. Can you tell us more about the volume loss and the loss of contour and definition at the corner of our lips, because your products claim to correct this issue?
Absolutely, because
the lipstick migration.
Yes, lipstick migration is something that when we use this word, people are like, I've never heard about this. But this is one of the things when we look at more the customers
more mature
skin, we see red lipstick migrating, and that's the moment we actually realize that this region of face speaks a lot for our age. And I also realized that we never rejuvenate this area, and we start having so many wrinkles crossing our lips. And when you don't use it, and when you smoke, when you have even stronger sun exposure, this comes very early. It can come around 40, 45, 50. So that's actually by stimulating the fat cells, which are responsible for sagging this part of the lips, and the SWT7 used in this product.
Yes, can you explain what is the SWT7?
Yes, it's
because this is a specific patent again,
it's a
and
specific patent that this specific patent was founded in Ayurvedic medicine, and they found out that by applying a certain percentage of this Ayurvedic medicine ingredient, we are stimulating, like programming our stem cell to actually transform into the healthy fat cell. And these healthy fat cells behave like your young fat cells. So it doesn't slow down the development, but develop into the mature form and start collecting a lot of fat and start accumulating, because the older fat cells are not growing into the mature form. On the way of growing from pre-adipocyte into the adipocyte, they're blocked because they're not actually performing well. So you have a lot of small fat cells, and the worst thing also with age that they are not anymore connecting like a colony, they are dividing in our lips. So lips are becoming more flat. This area lost completely volume, and our upper skin start actually sagging and covering upper skin layer. But by stimulating them, we are nourishing our fat cells. And I even say sometimes to our audience, it's like your lips will gain weight. If we say it in the simple language, they gain weight, and by gaining weight, it's a long result, because if you stop using the product for a few weeks, it still stays because the process is activated. So your lips behave like your lips many years ago supposed to behave, and this process was disrupted. So we activate the healthy adipose tissue processes, and we are really having feedback from everywhere that women who did use our product, even husband ask, you did some fillers? Like daughters asking, and then the mother is telling us, she's mostly owner of the clinic and aesthetic spa. She's telling, Monica, I can't believe they don't believe me. I'm showing them your product that it's because of that. And we see so many people that are happy, even post filler, that the lips transform in the way they didn't expect them to look so attractive back.
And tell me more about the packaging, because this is the first lip treatment that I see in a glass bottle. I have never seen on the market. Congratulations on
Thank you.
Because this is amazing, really. I have 2 episodes on this podcast about environmental toxins, and I talked about this a lot. And I really care about what ingredients do we put on our skin, on our face, on our lips. And I always advise patients and do a research. So I recommend only clean brands. And I looked into your ingredients, only natural, clean oils, essential oils, and so beautiful ingredients, pure and honest. Tell us about the packaging and the ingredients itself.
Yes. Thank you for seeing it from your perspective and appreciating, because sometimes we're getting this question, Monica, why you take this risk to make it in glass? And I told them that since last 1.5 years, we brought 10,000 bottles across the globe in different locations, but really there were just several situations when women broke our valuable bottle. So I told everyone, I prefer to rather be kind and help people replace the product, and our partners also are aware of that if something happened, and never ever bring back the plastic, because these valuable oils, which are the base, they're like acai oil, strawberry oil, raspberry oil, olive oil, moringa butter, meadow foam oil, grapeseed oil, they create the wonderful base. And I wanted to keep this great patented formula in valuable Italian glass bottle, because for me it was like something that I wanted to show the difference, that this is lip treatment. This is like you have your holy serum for your face, the same you have your holy serum for your lips. And in the way to pack it like lip gloss, I just wanted to bring it to women's bag. So every day, instead of plastic product, plastic outside, plastic inside, they will carry our product, knowing that lips are getting bigger with every day. They are properly hydrated and nourished.
Is it this is a question for me, obviously. Never mind, I already used your products and love them, but is it safe to use for new moms, breastfeeding moms, or during pregnancy? Because this is like very hot topic that patients, they are not allowed during pregnancy to have lip treatments and lip filler, and they ask me, tell me something else that I can do, because I see my lips shrink every day and I want to have a filler. Me too, including I haven't had lip filler for 2 years now, and I really embrace the idea of your products that they could help me restore some of the volume in my lips.
Absolutely. I think it can be really a surprise for women that when they start using it in the time they cannot do any fillers, they will see incredible transformation.
Is it safe during?
Yes, it's safe because we got many questions at the beginning and we did additional tests on our products. It's absolutely safe. We knew that they're safe because this product is like a pure nature in the bottle. But we did extra test on that topic, and we are sure that we can recommend it to all women in this time to support the lips. And also one of my best friend, it's very interesting, when in the moment they took her to the hospital because she was getting her baby, she sent a picture from the hospital. I asked my husband, please bring me regenerating balm. It's the only thing she needs to have with her in the hospital, getting her child. And I was like, wow, this really made my day. That our product is part of this moment. So yeah, I'm very thankful her for even this, that I can explain this story, but it really shows that she really wanted to have it. And I have to tell you that women use this product also for breastfeeding because it's 69% medical lanolin, the cleanest lanolin you can have, medical propolis, so it's incredibly
soothing,
exactly soothing, and recover the any broken skin and any inflammation rapidly. So that's one of the reasons I also recommend to use this product, even if we have a like outside of the lips little injury or broken skin barrier, because it's very fast helps with the recovery.
Your brand is also featured in Vogue, in Miranda Kerr's handbag. How did you get in there?
This was so crazy.
How did you understand about it? Did someone who saw the video called you, or somebody from her team contacted you?
I will tell you, this is the most funny story, because all the time we are getting some tagged by other people using our product. So we have this pre-selection. Mostly I'm checking everything and I'm deciding which content is enough interesting to reshare it. So I was just seeing that one of our amazing customers record something like from it was recorded of the laptop, so you couldn't really see correctly what's going on this video. You could just see like a not really sharp, like the lady saying that she kind of loved the product. I couldn't see anything, so I was sure that maybe it's good that somebody share it, but not necessary I need to share this picture, because it was not really easy to recognize anybody. And I didn't saw that it's Miranda Kerr. So I let this video on side to just rethink how I'm gonna deal with this video. And then I show it again to our colleague. She's responsible for Spanish market, Bea, and I saw her, look, customers share it. Like, what should I do with that? It's so low quality of the person that are there. Like, I cannot see the faces. And she's like, Monica, it's Miranda Kerr. And we were like, what? It's Miranda Kerr talking about our product. And then immediately we tried to find this podcast. Like we wrote to this customer, how did you found that? And then she sent to us link with this podcast where Miranda Kerr has her own podcast, what she has in her cosmetic bag. And without any us involved in this, she was telling about this that she used, and she said that she loved it. And I was just
I love this, because this is not some kind of like you
paid.
Like you pay an influencer to open it and to put it on their lips. This is very organic and actually showing that she really likes it.
And she has own brand, so it was really shock for us that she recommended us, and we were in her cosmetic bag, and we were so short from actually overseeing it and never ever finding out that she is loving our product. So it was really very interesting situation.
How would you describe the perfect lip care routine?
So for me, the perfect lip care routine is to, especially like lips are affected by environment, by like room, by air conditioning, sun exposure. So for me, the most important is whenever we see that our lips are inflamed, to never ignore it, because when we ignore inflammation of the lips, this is actually the easy way to get lipstick migration, because the contour is starting to be destroyed, and contour is destroyed from permanent inflammation, some viral problems, some eczema. So in the first case, I always start with regenerating balm. When winter season starts, for all this time, it's absolute must-have, because occlusion plus permanent recovery, it's what our lips needs every day. And on the top of that, I always love when lips feels already comfortable, I always use Elixir de Volume to boost collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid production. And for me, the perfect routine is also to, if you know that your lips have to look great tomorrow, I always try to really avoid like spicy, salty things, because it's always for me the no-go thing. When I go to conferences, even if I would like to eat something spicy, and I have to reject all the chips and all these things, because
alcohol also,
it's like an easy way to have destroyed lipid barrier on the lips. So for me, it's also like, if we know that we have something crucial, always we should be one night before use the mask. And a lot of models that work with us in Paris Fashion Week, in Cannes Film Festival, they told me that since they have this product, photographers are not complaining that, Jesus, your lips are so dry. Even if we want to shoot you natural, you have to do something, because it will be so much retouch job for us if you come with this lip. So they told me, Monica, photographers are like, I came to the photo shooting. Normally they were always like, please do something with her lips. And now they're like, wow, your lips are finally perfect. Because not every photo shooting now require makeup. So if it's makeup, no makeup style, they don't want
now this is the trend, no makeup style.
Exactly, no makeup style. So one of our amazing models, she's a really haute couture model in Paris, Julia, she is telling me, Monica, they really stopped complaining and being angry on me with which lips I'm coming, but I can't change it, because every makeup artist uses different products. So her lip care routine is completely chaotic. She never influences what's on her lips. So the only time she has it's in the night, and her lips are newborn in the morning.
And just a random question, what is your skincare routine like?
Yes, so my skincare routine is very interesting, because
you have beautiful skin.
Thank you. But I all the time use prototypes of the products that we created in our own laboratory. So they are still not on the market, but I share them. I create many serums, creams with interesting patented ingredients. And that's my idea for the skin, is to especially create microbiome balance, because I know that every inflammation, every imperfections, it's a microbiome problem. So when you ask for the 10-step routine, I eliminated from my routine too much cleaning. I just have one very good ceramide foam that we created with interesting recovery active ingredients, protecting microbiome. And then on the top of that, we use our serums and cream, which are full of peptides, growth factors. Now we are adding interesting exosomes to it. So for me, there are like 20 active ingredients, even always in one product, that are especially helping for foul shape, anti-gravity, minimalizing pores, because pores are the one that we see aging really fast from. and microbiome, especially microbiome, plus protection from air pollution, which causes so much oxidation in our cells. So that's it's still not existing, but one time you would like to have it, I can prepare for you an entire set of my serum, cream, foam, which is safe to use it, natural, but still not on the market. So we are like as laboratory having this lack that we can do our own.
And do you have a specific morning routine when you wake up? Do you drink water with lemon? Do you work out? Do you do some sports?
I have my funny routine that I drink all the time peppermint tea, and even if I'm in business trips and everybody wants me to drink wine, I always say, guys, I have to look tomorrow. So I want peppermint tea, and everybody's laughing that I'm changing my entire team, that they reduce the red wine level, and they always finish with me drinking peppermint tea. So yes, that's my drink. I start the day, I finish the day, and even everybody laugh about, because sometimes when they don't have peppermint, I say, what do you have? And they have verbena, which is like super old-fashioned, like the old lady thing. And I was, okay, give me verbena. And then it can be like 9 in the evening in the bar, and I'm drinking verbena because I have to look good tomorrow. And they think I'm the most boring person in this place. Yes, so that, like this, I try to keep a good skin.
So that's the secret. Okay,
yeah, that's the secret.
What other products are going to be on your portfolio? I want to know.
Yes,
I can guess, and if I guess right, you can come again on this podcast to show them to our listeners.
Absolutely. So you can guess, but I cannot tell you. I can just say, because my export director, Larissa, she forbid me to say anything what we are launching.
But I will guess.
Exactly, so you can only guess.
So I think that you're going to have a lip liner for sure. For sure. I think that you are going to have maybe a lipstick. Also, I think that you're going to have something like a lip scrub for exfoliation. These are my guesses, and you can hire me after.
I have to tell you, we have like actually around 10 new developments, but you are very, very close to the right. So by seeing that you know it as first somehow, you will be also the person that I'm sending you our samples.
Okay.
So when it's even, you will be the first seeing it before the market see it, and you can give us your feedback on the colors, which is always in my case cherry on top, and no color is accidental. So I always
How do you create the colors?
Yes, because colors normally...
You have how many shades of...
9 actually, because we created the perfect red. We really try red that doesn't make your teeth look strange, doesn't make your skin gray. And we were trying all the red in our laboratory, where every red lipsticks from the bestsellers. And we found finally red that on every lips looks great, but every lips a bit different. So we couldn't say that this is the same elixir, but every lips had different background color and natural color, and it's very impressive. So 9, and we plan to do more for very special occasions, but the color were created by makeup artists in Paris, and all of them are not accidental. So I only wanted to create color that women dream about, because sometimes you have 30 colors and women just want 3 or 5 of them. And one of my very good colleagues, she worked for a color cosmetic company, and she told me, Monica, you know, when the color doesn't perform, we put the best seller with worst seller, and then we sell it for Christmas. And I was like, Jesus, now I know why I have these strange colors, which even I wouldn't give to my grandma. Yes, because they were with my best seller, and I wanted to get it in the great price, but the one that I got for free or half price, it's for nothing. Like this color I would never wear. And when I heard it from her, this was the biggest challenge, that in my line there will be no color that it's a statist, so the other color can look good next to it. I was like, no way. All the colors has to be the dream of some certain woman type. Dark hair, blonde hair, American, Colombian, European, whoever, but this is...
What is the profile of a woman who wears your lip gloss?
Yeah, we call it iconic woman, because... Iconic woman, we finally found the name for this iconic woman. That's why I say yesterday on our launching event that I'm surrounded by iconic women, because everybody there perfectly care about themselves. This women don't compromise on quality. They want the best, because when they were younger, they were using whatever. But in the certain moment, they discover places like yours. They discover that when you have the best quality, when you have experts that advise you on great skincare, the life changes rapidly. Your self-confidence changes because you start looking great. And they don't buy trends. They don't buy accidental emotional shopping decisions because of this and this cream they heard on Instagram. And this iconic woman has super high expectation.
You said that you were inspired by Helena Rubinstein. And
yes.
What is Monika Heyligman advice to someone who's just starting up their brand, or who have a dream to follow a young entrepreneur? What would you say to them?
Definitely to find like a niche, because if you like, I was always against the trend. So when we even start our laboratory, I decided to help other brands to create their products, and they were all the time coming to me with the same ideas. They wanted to again do vitamin C, retinol, whatever, and I was telling them, why you want to do it? There's like super interesting pistachio extract that acts exactly like retinol and got the new price from Switzerland, and it has no side effects, no drying, and that's, for example, what I'm using every day. This extract, pistachio extract that is called novoretin, and this extract stimulate your skin to produce retinoid acid, and it causes nothing, like no side effect, and you can go to the sun, because this is not photosensitizing skin ingredients. So it's very like the marketing of this ingredient does not exist, because still people want to buy what they know, things that they heard for 15 years, because there's so much marketing in this ingredient that you can't actually go over. And I love to act against, because I know that it's innovation, and why to be ignorant to innovation and follow the trend. So that's actually what you can, what I will recommend people who want to change the world and they want to create something great, to never follow what exists, even because what exists now, it's not the future of the next 2 years. And you have to think what will be the future for 2-3 years, because when you start now, you will be on the market in 2028.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so happy. Thank you.